Hi, this is the PLT overview for the week of September 27th through October 1st, the year 2021. Some announcements for this week. The Impact Aid forms have been distributed, and they were distributed on Monday, September 20th during first hour. They are due September 20th, so first hour teachers, make sure you're collecting those. First class to get them in gets a prize, of course, but make sure they're in by September 20th. Next, if you have a student or students that are chronically absent or failing your classes, do make sure that you are communicating with parents and guardians via phone call or email, preferably phone call. So just make sure that you're doing that. Safety Week is coming up, and that's actually what today's PLT session is about. So East Campus has it this week, September 27th through October 1st, and West Campus has it October 18th through the 22nd. Next, in the PLT checklist, you may put additional comments concerning conferences and advisory. We hope that you will do that so that we have some feedback to give administrators and our committees that do those things. Also, there's a faculty meeting on Monday, October 4th at 3:30 via Zoom, or on Tuesday, October 5th at 7 a.m. at the Little Theater at MHS West. Also, sophomore advisors may pick up the freshman advisory students' folders from their mailboxes this week. So if you haven't done that, you may do that. And finally, Robin Mall and Angela Bird are able to do rapid COVID testing and have the ability to rapid test students and faculty and staff. The test is a nasal swab, and it takes 15 minutes to process, and the best practice is for us to test those whose symptoms have been present for at least 24 hours. Next, this week's tasks and trainings. As always, make sure you're updating your grades on Infinite Campus and the students are aware of where they can find those. Make sure you check your Infinite Campus grades and make sure that they're syncing. Also, look up all of your safety locations and protocols. So make sure you check out Monday's PLT slides. They have a video about how to find it on SharePoint. There's a calendar of events for those safety weeks, so make sure you look at those. On Tuesday, we'll be preparing for advisory this week. And on Friday, Kari Humes has a presentation that's also in the PLT slides. So make sure that you're ready for that. Advisory this week. All grade levels will be doing a vaping presentation and voting for homecoming. And then grades 11 through 12 will also be registering for college fair. If you'd like to submit anything on the Microsoft form that's a PLT checklist this week, you can go ahead and do it here. And then our questions and answers for this week. Why can't the Impact Aid forms be sent out as a form in an email directly to parents? And the answer is it could, but we would rely on too many other variables for that parent to open it up, print it off, and fill it out. Unfortunately, this is the most efficient way to get those forms back. It's important to note that these forms determine part of the funding for our district, and remember that the largest portion of the district's budget goes to our salaries as educators in the building. The second question was, I was wondering if, in addition, additional questions to the PLT survey, specifically about advisory lessons, will lead to more balanced feedback. What did you like about this week's advisory lesson? What did you think could use some improvement? And we're going to try to improve that without making the PLT checklist form too long. So we'll get some feedback for that, and we'll try to modify it so it suits everybody's needs. Thank you so much for those questions for clarification. Next are comments. Someone said, some are glad to be at regular parent-teacher conferences and some not so much. And then another person found this following article interesting and wanted to share it. So thank you so much for sharing it with us. And everyone, please you take a look at it when you have time. And finally this week, the Tell Me Something Good. First, we just spontaneously shared some personal health shopping tips before the Healthy Habits lesson, so it was all very spot on. That's awesome. And lastly, last year stunk, I assume because of COVID, and this year rules. We hope you feel that way too. Maybe not that last year stunk, but that this year is going really well. Thanks for everything you do, and have a great day.